Okay, so here it goes. I have been requested to do some videos, and when I decided to take on the adventure, I guess, of joining YouTube and making my own videos, I decided that I wasn't going to kind of just do the standard how-to videos and stuff like that. So I really have spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to do and actually thinking about the name of this channel and why it is what it is. So this first video that I'm making today is actually, I'm considering it more of like a resume type of video or an interview, if you would, for those of you that are watching. I want you to know who I am and where I'm coming from and why I'm making the videos that I'm making. First of all, the name is Functional Hot Mess. Reason being is that, as you can see right now, my house is quiet. I'm actually alone. You can see I've showered, but my hair's not done, my makeup's not done, so I'm functional, but I'm still a hot mess. And that's kind of, I guess, where all of this came from, is that I'm real. This is a real thing. I'm not an overnight success. I'm not rich. I'm not any of those kinds of things. I am a person. And there's so many people in today's society that are looking to people that are trying to guide them and trying to tell us what to do and how to do things, but have never actually been where we are, that have never actually experienced life the way we have. These videos and these messages are not for anybody in particular. They are not just for moms. They are not just for single moms. They are not just for married people. It is not just arts and crafts, how to do stuff. It's for anybody who is having a hard time putting all of this crap that is life together. I am not a perfect person by any means, and this is probably the only video that I will make that has quiet in it. I'm actually a mom of 6 kids. I have a yours, mine, and ours type of thing. So I have 4 of my own, and I had 2 stepchildren, and they range from 18 months to 18 years. I deal with Asperger's, which is now on the autism spectrum. I deal with ADHD. I deal with PTSD, all within my children and my husband and my family, so I'm used to dealing with all of that. I've been a single mom. I've been divorced. I've gone through and done all of those different things. I want to make these videos for people who are, like I said, struggling to kind of put everything together. Being that I've worked full-time, had a career, I'm back in school, doing all of these types of things, and kind of what I've learned along the way. All of the ideas that I use are not all of my own necessarily. I'm just like everybody else. I use Pinterest and I use ideas that I find online and those types of things. But I kind of squish them all together and take out the really good things or whatever works for my family or whatever works for my household, and I put them together. And I take advice from people that I talk to. I talk to people at the grocery store. I talk to a lot of different people. When you have this many kids and you're at home right now, you tend to talk to a lot of people just to get that adult conversation kind of going on. I will make videos when my household is running in full swing because parenting is a big part of who I am. But the ideas and the things that I do are not just going to be for parents or for anybody in particular. I have a lot of stuff that I do that makes life a lot easier, but on a realistic thing. It's kind of like, I guess, imagine, if you will, if Martha Stewart meets Rachel Ray, meets Dr. Phil, and they all meet in like the line at the Department of Social Services. So it's all of those kinds of ideas, but on a paycheck to paycheck budget, on a WIC check, on using food stamps, using garage sales and thrift stores, and how to do all of these things. There's a lot of people in this world, in this society, that want to have nicer things, right? You know, just because we're having a hard time doesn't mean that we don't want our houses to look good, or we don't want our children to feel a certain way, or any of those types of things. We still have those things, even if we're having a shit time in life. So I've kind of put together the way that I do all of that, and I wanted to share it with everybody else because it's something that I'm good at. I really am confident in being able to show you the way that I do things, and hopefully you can take some of that away from this and you can do your own thing. So I'm going to do a lot of like some big things for me are like that I see that a lot of people approach me about, I guess, are like grocery shopping and organizing and those types of things. I also do a lot of like DIY decorating type of things, and how I put things together for my home, and how to get the most out of what you're using. There's a lot of sites on like Pinterest and stuff like that on like meal prep and stuff like that, and spending 42 hours, prepping all of your meals for the next month or whatever. We don't all have that kind of time, and we all don't have that kind of patience, and frankly, a lot of us don't really feel like freaking doing it. But there are, however, a lot of things that you can do on a much more simpler level, which will give you the same gist of doing all of that kind of meal prep and menu planning. And I also started to dabble a little bit into using coupons. I am not an crazy over-the-top couponer, just starting into it, so I'll share that kind of stuff with you too. I have a lot of knowledge. I have a lot of basis, and I hope that everybody watching this gets a chance to kind of follow along and see where we're going. I would love to hear some ideas from anybody out there that sees something that I do that says, hey, I do that, but I do it this way. And so we can help each other out. There's so much negativity. There's so much back and forth. I kind of want to put in, for my life at least, I kind of want to just put all of that kind of stuff aside, and I just want to live life and I want to do it well. And in order to do that, you have to kind of take all of these different things that people have to offer and not criticize, not critique, and not look at all of the other crap that goes along with it, but just those experiences. And I hope that you guys follow along, and I hope that I'm able to, help you guys out a little bit and help myself out, and hopefully I get to hear some stuff from you guys and get even more ideas, and we can pass them along and share them, and there you go. That's a functional hot mess for you.